It's Anthony with Land Title. I wanted to bring you our Boulder County market first to know update. Some really fascinating things going on as we enter this time of market transition. Now, one of the biggest takeaways when we look at our average sales price and our median sales price for attached or detached is really just how strong this market still is, right? We're seeing a lot of things change and shift here as interest rates starts to rise. But one of the things in Boulder County that is very important to notice is just that 14% increase in average sales price year over year is still a very big factor. You're seeing the median 17% increase in single family homes up as well. Now you're seeing the median in the attached market do the same exact thing, 17%. Now we have a very vibrant luxury market in the attached market right now. Those condos, townhouses in Boulder, some of that stuff really skewing our results a little bit. So the averages 40% increase is probably not very accurate, but at the same time, that median tells the story, right? We're really seeing a very, very high level of appreciation still taking place, right? We're way outpacing inflation in the Boulder real estate market. So then we get into average sales price per square foot. Now, this is always just kind of that good gauge of, is what we're seeing in the average or the median sales price really kind of reflective in the whole market. This is always a good backup. So when you're using this to price houses, or you're trying to see if what your pricing is accurate to what you think the neighborhood should be, always double check that price per square foot. 400 on average, not always the best judge of the county, because you get into Boulder, it could be 600 or more. It could be out in Erie and it could be 250, right? It's all over the board in Boulder County, but it is always that good metric, a good bearing, right? Now, if we get into supply, this is what I know all of you are waiting to hear, is what's happening to our active units and what's happening to that buyer side demand. So obviously, the buyer side demand is slipping some, right? But our active units in Boulder County is still only 690 active homes, which, yes, it's barely up from last year. It's up 32% from last month. We're seeing a seasonal trend, a seasonal shift. June should be the month where we got the most new listings coming to market. It's 8% below where it was last year, but it's 8% above last month. We had more new listings come to market than are actually active. So we're still in that position where we have more stuff coming to market than we have on the market. So we're selling a lot of homes, and it's starting to shift quickly at this point. Now you look at demand. Here's the one takeaway. Interest rates have really affected buyers, right? So they've affected buyers' ability to qualify, ability to purchase what they want. We only had 438 pending listings. So when it feels like the market's constricting, this is where we're feeling it. We're feeling in that buyer side demand. That's causing a rise in supply. We had 700 come to market, new active listings, only 438 go under contract. It's 30% less than last year. Now we're seeing this across all markets. Denver Metro is doing the same thing. Month supply of inventory is at 1.6, so it's still a really strong seller's market, but it's just lessening every single month. So if you're talking to those people looking to list a home, sooner is better. Obviously not this weekend, the 4th of July, but any other time would make a lot of sense. We're 33% over where we were a month ago. That gap in inventory of about 300 units is actually still sitting on the market. So expect to see some of that transition continue. Expect to see a lot of new listings come to market. Now, when we talk about bidding wars, we talk about the length of homes sitting on the market. Here's where you can really see that. The average days in the MLS went from 9 to 11. Yes, that's 20% increase, but it's only 2 days, right? So it's still fast-paced market. This is still super strong. And when we look at the percentage close price to list price, we're down to 102.8%. It's 2% less than it was this time last year, but it's 3% less than it was last month. It is a very steep drop-off. We're coming back to reality in a hurry because there is inventory on the market, right? Everything is driven by inventory on the market in perspective to those buyers. So if you have any other questions in the market, this is Anthony at Land Title. Hope to catch you soon. That's our first to know for Boulder County.